Hi, and welcome to Grimoire, your all-in-one TTRPG campaign and setting management tool. I'm Zach Towns, and I'm the solo dev behind Grimoire. Today, I'll be explaining how Grimoire uses structured and semantic data to empower an AI assistant to be a living in-world expert on your TTRPG campaign and setting. What makes Grimoire truly unique are the tools we've created for AI assistants to interact with your world's data directly in the same way a user can. Grimoire has read tools for answering questions about your world and write tools to create entities the same way you would be able to if you choose to submit your data manually via our website. But Grimoire isn't about using AI to create or invent for you, and we aren't an AI company. We just provide the tools. You decide if you ever want to include AI into the picture. Grimoire is about managing the tedious and time-consuming parts about world creation and making sure you can focus on the important parts, like writing the campaign story. The key differentiator in how Grimoire works is the system's information architecture I've created to complement your world's data. Grimoire uses 3 layers of information to separate raw data into clear categories that AI assistants use to inform their understanding about your world, completely dependent and unique to the question or task you give your assistant in that moment. The first and most important layer being the world foundations or constitution layer. The constitution is best described as your world's TLDR, or how you'd explain to someone what makes your setting unique from a standard fantasy setting. Think of things like the most important history events that took place, how magic works and interacts in your setting, and what cultures exist across the world. It is distinctly not for things like NPC names and more specific or current details. AI loads this first layer at the start of every Grimoire chat session to make sure they understand what makes your world your world. The next information layer are the knowledge graphs, or the views that visualize and tailor your campaign's database entities into vast, interconnected webs that can be used to describe a variety of things, such as political influences, the campaign's timeline, or something completely unique using our custom entity graph setup. The knowledge graphs are how entities within your Grimoire database relate to one another, not just the information of any individual entity by itself. These powerful graph visualizations come with something called the recent session window that can take any massive or tangled web of connections and filter out from the graph only the entities that exist or are related to the most recent X number of sessions, or any entities on a graph that have been given attention manually via a toggle. This is how AI understands the difference between what's relevant and what's just content. Lastly is what will likely grow into the largest portion of your Grimoire system, the 13 category database entities themselves, individually with full details and secrets. AI will search any specific information about your world, be it a location, a homebrew mechanic as needed per your query or task. Altogether, the system combines to provide only the necessary information to your AI assistant and critically make sure it accomplishes tasks and queries with answers grounded in your unique campaign setting. It's like talking to someone who knows exactly what's happening and what could happen when considering all the different dimensions to your TTRPG campaign setting and story. And that's why I made Grimoire, to turn artificial intelligence from a generic chatbot into the data entry professional that can create database entities, knowledge graphs, and wiki pages quicker than you could do by hand, but never disrespects your canon or words and intent when creating your unique setting. There's nothing more frustrating than chatting with an AI who just doesn't understand the critical details about your campaign, which leads to wasted time and constant re-explanation. With Grimoire, AI can be a true method actor that respects your creation and can structure your notes living in Google Docs into real databases with powerful analysis and visualizations. Try Grimoire for free forever, with no features gated from the beginning. Only pay when you need extra storage and upload limits. Join the next generation of GMs creating living and context-aware data organizations today.